Good morning. We're waking up to a cloudy morning this morning. A little cool. And today is departure day from this camp. This was a nice spot here amongst the Joshua trees. Kelly departed early this morning at about 5:30 a.m. She needs to stop in the Vegas area on our way to our next camp to do some errands and that. So I'm going to get in a slow start here, make sure the camp is all cleaned up. This was an awesome spot. I've been here for a good solid couple weeks, so it is time to move on. And yeah, just really enjoyed it here. It's nice being up at the base of these mountains here. We got some recent snow dusting all the mountaintops. It's a great camp to just kind of reset. Brought in the new year here. It was very nice. And yeah, feeling charged up and ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and head south from here and find another camp to settle down for a couple more weeks. And yeah, just try to enjoy things here. We've been at about 3,000 feet at this camp, so it's been cool. I think average temps were probably for the high, low 50s, mid 50s, and then at night dip down into the 30s, sometimes high 20s Fahrenheit. So a little cooler than some other places a little further south, but it's not a lot of people here, so it's been very nice just to have some seclusion overlooking the town of Pahrump, Nevada. And it is time to move on and continue this venture. We're going to bring you guys with us. Got to stop and do some resupplying, fill up all my water jugs, get some more groceries, so I'm set for a couple more weeks. We'll move on. Okay, let's do this. Oh, that was a nice long stay. Looking at about a 3.5-hour drive ahead of us today. It's about 7:30 a.m. Sun is just coming up over the mountains there, hiding behind the clouds. We're going to run into town and get all supplied up. A little bit of a wonky entrance to this camp. Kind of gets you off kilter, but totally doable. Just take it nice and easy. Okay, Pahrump, Nevada, here we come. Now we're coming into the town of Pahrump, Nevada here. This is the main drag. They've got a little bit of everything here. A few grocery stores, Albertsons, Walmart, Smith's. Quite a few different restaurants and food places. All the services you would need. I'm going to use Walmart to fill up my water jugs. I've got 3 5-gallon jugs and then a little 2-gallon. So a total of 17. And that usually gets me by for a good solid couple weeks. There's one of those rental camper vans. Not sure if the Pahrump Walmart is overnight friendly or not. I would imagine so, but I don't know why you would do it. There's public land so close. That'll work. All right, let's get these water jugs out and get some groceries too. Okay, well that was a pretty successful little stock up trip there. Prices have really gone up on so much stuff. Gosh, eggs were ridiculous. Over $5 for a dozen eggs. And the filtered water here was a little expensive. It's 39 cents a gallon. There is cheaper in town, but I just wanted to do a one stop. And we're gonna gas up at the Smith's grocery store. They seem to have the cheapest gas in town. $3.25 regular unleaded and $4.25 diesel. Get 2.5 gallons of diesel, and then I'll actually be getting premium for the motorcycles, 5 gallons of that. Well, quite a few casinos in Pahrump as well, being we're in Nevada. Okay, we are fueled up. I am gonna head over to another gas station and take a shower there. Well, I've taken a shower here twice. It's not the nicest accommodations, but the first time they charged me $4, this time they charged me $2. Yeah, pretty crude, fairly clean. Could be cleaner, but not filthy. And there's nowhere to hang your towel, but they do have these milk crates here. Yeah, hopefully the water is warm. All right, we're all cleaned up. I'm ready to hit the road here. We're gonna get back on the highway here and head south. Away we go. All right, we're pulling off of Highway 95 South, just outside of Lake Havasu City in Arizona. I'm gonna check out this camping area here. I've camped here before, usually in the bumper seasons, so it looks pretty packed in here. I don't know if we're gonna end up camping here, but we'll go in and check it out. Yeah, last time I camped here, it was approaching summertime. It was like 98 degrees. Cooled down to like 90 at night. And there was nobody here. Now that it's the middle of winter, it's a lot cooler. It is jam-packed. I'm gonna check out a spot that I've camped at before, see if there's anyone in it. Yeah, we might move on beyond this. This is a little more populated than I'd like to be in. We'll kind of scoot around here, check it out. A little finger down here away from everybody that I've camped at before, but I may end up just camping in here for a night. We'll see. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and turn around. There's pretty much no camping here. Spot I've camped at before is occupied. So yeah, don't know. Might go to the other side of town. There's some more area to camp. Boy, what a difference from Pahrump, where I just came from. Oh, they call it Lone Tree here because of this big peak, this rock formation ahead of us here. There's a lone tree right on the edge there. Yeah, this is crazy. I don't want to camp in this. But yeah, Lone Tree. We're going to pass. We'll check out another area here. Okay, we're going to try another area here. Right up against these giant rocks. Wow. Terrain here is a trip. See mountain goats out here. We'll have to keep an eye out. Go back in here a little bit, see if we can find a place to camp. Cell service here is really good. Tower is just across the way. I've camped at Craggy Wash here quite a bit, but the cell service is not so good in there. And it's generally pretty crowded as well. So this little area doesn't seem very populated. I'm going to sneak in here and see what we can find. A little rough at the entry point here. Just take it real slow. And you are approaching 2 o'clock. It's about 1:45 p.m. and I am hungry. I need to get this thing parked and make myself something to eat. I was going to go into town and eat, but went down a little bit and saw how crowded it is and just turned right around. I needed to U-turn anyway to get into this entrance. So yeah, Havasu is packed. There's a big rut here. I need to balance right in the middle, otherwise I'm going to high center. Did not see that. What a dangerous little spot. That's why there's nobody back here. There's some pretty deep ruts. I need to turn around, so I find a spot to do that. God, that big Class C got back here. That's brave. I think this might work here. I'm a little close to them, but... Well, I decided to go ahead and park it here. I did find a little level spot, and it looks like Kelly can fit in next to me here. Don't know if we'll stay here for the whole couple weeks we plan on being in the area. Might go out tomorrow on the motorcycles and try to scout out something a little bit better. It's actually fine here. It is just a little close to the highway, so there's quite a bit of highway noise. And we're right under these major power lines here, which I don't like to be for an extended amount of time. So I think we're just going to call it a camp for a night or maybe 2, and hopefully again go out on the motorcycle, scout out something, see what the areas are looking like around here. But for now, I got to get some food in me. I'm super hungry. I already got the motorcycle out, so we'll be geared up to scout out some other camps, and I'll be able to go out and meet Kelly at the road and guide her in here when she shows up. So yeah, I'm super hungry. I'll check in later. Well, good morning. The first overnight here went good. A little bit of road noise. We're pretty close to Highway 95. So again, we're going to kind of just feel out this camp spot here. May stay another night or 2 and then move on somewhere a little quieter. We will see. But yeah, it did go well. Kelly came in late last night. Not late, but after dark. A little trouble getting in here, but she made it in. And yeah, we'll just take a little look outside. First thing we noticed at this spot is how much warmer it is. It only got down to 59 degrees Fahrenheit in the van last night as opposed to like 40 degrees Fahrenheit, which it had been at our last camp. So quite a bit warmer nighttime and daytime temps. So that is very nice to be into. Felt it first thing when I stepped out of my van here when I pulled up. I heard Kelly's window open over here. Hey, what's going on? Cute hat. Yeah. How'd you sleep? Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, a little noisy by the road, huh?
Not bad.
Not bad. Yeah, the road is right here, and it's kind of an inclined section of 95, so people have to accelerate to come up. So yeah, a little bit of noise. The perk is, though, right on top of that hill there is the cell tower, so we're getting a really good, strong cell signal. Kelly's going to be doing some remote work, so she needs a good signal. So yeah, we might run down to Craggy Wash on the bikes and do a speed test on the internet, see if it's doable there. Definitely away from the road noise there, but it's probably way more populated. Here, we really only have a couple neighbors. There's a Class C across the way here, a little truck and trailer tucked back in there. Pretty rugged up in here. I think that's why a lot of people don't come up here. Kelly actually got a little tripped up coming in after dark, but we got in no problem. So it is breakfast time. We're gonna get in there and get some breakfast going, get some egg sandwiches, and see what we're gonna do with the day here. I think the high is supposed to be about 63 degrees Fahrenheit, although it's gonna be cloudy. I think we're gonna get some full sunshine tomorrow. So again, enjoying being in the warmer temps. Yeah, look at this, guys. 60 degrees at 9 a.m. Our last camp in Pahrump, it would be like 40 degrees still. The low last night was 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and the high in Pahrump was 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, big jump. really enjoying it. Okay, it is breakfast time. We're doing up Spam and egg sandwiches, but we're gonna do something special this time. We gotta give a shout out to Old School Kevmo on YouTube. He gave me the idea, throwing down some shredded cheddar cheese to make what he calls a cheese skirt. That's totally a new word to me and I love it. Get that cheese all crispy, throw your one slice of bread on it, so when you flip it over you've got crispy fried cheddar cheese. And then we're going to do mayo and horseradish on the other side, thinly sliced onion, egg, and the fried Spam. We might be onto something here. I don't know about this cheese skirt thing. It looked appealing, but we're going to be the judge for ourselves. He calls it an old school classic. If you guys don't know about Old School Kevmo on YouTube, you got to check him out. I'll leave a link. He's my man when it comes to food. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. Gotta get that Spam nice and crispy. Okay, I think it's time to start our cheese skirt. Get the eggs going. All right, let that pan cool down a little bit. How's that for Spam, buddy? Is that looking good? Nice and crispy? Nice. It's gotta be crispy. And let my pan cool down. Got that nice Spam oil in there. We don't burn our eggs. Oh, perfect. I actually have the heat off for a second. You gotta go in and break that membrane, you know? Chef John trick. That membrane so you don't have the big glob of whites around the yolk. It really spreads out. Okay, I can get my heat back on. Nice and low. We're gonna break those yolks because it's an egg sandwich. Spread them out a little bit.
Spread the love.
Yeah, let those set up. Give them a quick flip. And we got to start on our cheese skirt here. Got this pan heating up. So there's one. Say that's two. Yeah, and then when those gets crispy, you just set that in there and flip it, and then you got the crispy side up in your sandwich. So yeah, we'll check back in here when these eggs are ready. Kel's gonna get the one side of the toast dressed up for us. Look at that cheese frying up. But just for the record, I don't have breakfast like this every morning. It's usually a small portion of yogurt. This is just kind of a special treat I do once or maybe twice a week. All right, we're getting there. I just flipped the eggs. Heat is off. Try to keep those yolks a little soft in there. And look at this cheese. I think we're right where we want to be. I'm going to turn that heat off. And this is going to be the trick here. I usually cut the egg into two so I can kind of get better coverage. Kel got us hooked up with our horseradish and mayo combo. A little mustard would be good, but we don't got it. Dress that with the onion. I think we're onto something here. We want to go just like this. That's the trick. That melted cheese on top, stick to the bread.
What?
Go with our egg. There.
Should rename this the heart attack.
Boom. We're going to have to give that a nice diagonal slice.
Always diagonal.
Look at that. Brilliant. I enjoy a little bit of sriracha sauce on my egg sandwich.
What about the Spam?
Oh, the Spam. What are we doing?
Party foul.
Jeez. Good call there. Leave it to the girl from Hawaii to remind us for the Spam. Goodness. Cardinal sin.
Pretty much.
It's like going and get a burger and they forget the burger patty. It's happened. Okay, getting a little messy here. We're going to give those a nice diagonal slice because that's just how you do it. A little crunch first. Boom. Ooh, I hit that hot pan. I almost burnt myself.
Let's see the cross section.
Yep, we lost a Spam.
Oh, no. Yum.
Okay, so for the final touch here, open that up real quick. A little bit of sriracha. Gotta have the chicken sauce, rooster sauce, or you know what they call it. Okay, cheese skirt taste test. Let's try it. Kelly's itching to bite into hers, I'm sure.
The verdict?
It's good. If you've ever...
Let the man finish.
It's good if you've ever had fried cheese like that. It really makes it really rich. And so there's a little bit of crunch in the rich cheddar flavor. It's amazing. I think that's a new way to do it. It's a little bit of extra work, but pretty dang good. I appreciate you guys hanging out in this one. We're going to get out and do some exploring around the area on the motorcycles. We're going to
Ride like the wind.
All right, we'll bring you along in the next video. Take care, guys.
Peace.